important transits which are going to happen around the corner, and wanted to give out a couple of remedies also, which I strongly believe will help all of us. So Jupiter is going to go into Capricorn on the 20th of November, and I was just watching, and Saturn is already over there. So I was just watching a particular video of this esteemed astrologer from Mumbai, Dr. Dharmesh Mehta. You can check his video out on DM Astrology. So what I learned from that particular video is that while Jupiter transits into Capricorn, which is the house of deeds, which is the 10th house of the normal astrological Kalpurusha astrological chart, and also considering Shani Dev is already there, it's going to be a life-changing transit for a lot of us. Of course, it depends upon what are the other placements in your chart, what is the Ashtak Varga, Shadbala and all of that. And just before I go into this, to know more about it, you can also take this super festive discount of DNA Astrology from me. So what he said was, and therefore I decided to do this video, that in this particular period, which is basically going to be for a year, yes, it's going to be from the 20th of November 2020 to 20th of November 2021, how to make the best of it, which is in terms of finances, it's in terms of growth, it's in terms of organs such as liver, it's in terms of speculative business, etc., etc. So what he said was that in this particular transit, Saturn, Shani Dev, is going to support. So the past deeds or the karam that you do, the actions that you take, is going to support in case you have already. Because of which I just wanted to give out a few general tips and few general remedies for Shani Dev. So Shani Dev has to do with, let me tell you a few couple of karakas of Shani Dev. Shani Dev has to do with, first of all, Shani Dev rules over, is a lord of the 10th and the 11th house. So 10th house is the house of karam, the deeds that you do in your day-to-day life. And as far as the 11th house is concerned, which is Aquarius, that is considered to be the masses and your friend circle and internet communication and so on and so forth. Basically communication, pouring out wisdom. If you would see, it's the symbology of Aquarius also. So one of the most important deeds that you can do is that make sure that whatever karam that you are doing in this particular time to strengthen your Saturn, which is going to help you in this entire year, beginning from 20th of November up till the next 20th of November. So make sure that your karam are spick and span, that you are doing deeds for yourself, for others, considering like good deeds for others without expecting anything in return. That's one. The second thing is Saturn also has to do with legs, knees down, calves. 11th house is the calves, and knees are the 10th house. So I have said this before and I'm saying it earlier, when it comes to a Saturn remedy which is general, please walk. Please walk, and especially because Jupiter is coming there. So let's say if you're going to a temple, if you're going to your guru, just make sure that you are walking. You're walking a lot. I have also seen evening walks and morning walks working out very well for people who have negative karmic balance with Shani Dev. And while you are walking, try and learn more about that which adds value to you, Jupiterian value, which is known as knowledge, which is known as wisdom of the universe. You can listen to something in relation to the universe. You can listen to stories about Shani Dev or Hanumanji, or you can listen to whatever it is that you want to, which imparts wisdom in you. You will be able to imbibe that more strongly within you. The other thing is that while you're walking, walk barefoot on bare ground and try and make a symbol of 8 while you're walking. 8 in numerology has to do with Saturn. Go and Google. Walking in 8 barefoot on the ground also creates, so first of all, you're absorbing the eons from the ground, and plus they send certain signals to your brain, so it will work better, because in future, in this year, you will want to make certain better decisions. And as I always say, as a transformation coach, you have to hack your brain for it. So a lot of these remedies are basically not just that you do a deed. They're also the ancients also brought out these remedies to hack the brain. Then the third, please listen to Shani Vrat Katha. And if you can, keep a fast on Saturdays. If your health allows so, please do that. So Shani Vrat Katha, if you all can, you can visit my channel, YouTube channel, Neha Goyal Stream Reading. You can DM me to know its link. I'll send you the link. What I had done about 2 years back was that I had recited Sri Shani Dev's Katha, and also it's not just about listening to the Katha, it is about further understanding the lessons of Shani Dev Vrat Katha. Each one of us will understand something different depending upon where we come from, our background. So I had listed down those lessons. It's very important to meditate on those lessons, because through this Katha, in fact, a lot of Shani Dev related lessons have been spoken out. The other thing that you can do is just generally know more about Shani Dev. It is one of those planets which everybody fears, and I understand that's because in the astrological community it is been spoken about in such a manner that people fear about it in terms of Sadisati, Antardasha, and Dhaya and Ashtam Shani and all of those things. Well, Shani Dev has to do with our karma. It's supposed to do with our deeds. So why not take care of our deeds so that we have eventually nothing to worry about, nothing to be scared about. And of course, if there is something which we did in the past life, or let's say childhood, at the time when we weren't even aware, then that is something you can find through your DNA astrology reading, for which I'm offering a double festive discount. You can ask me for that. Then the other thing when it comes to Shani Dev is, Shani Dev ke Karaka is also those people who help you out, those people who are supporting you, who are doing day-to-day activities which are laborious and which are tedious. For example, our janitors who keep our environment clean, our house helps who help us, who support us, and we still take them for granted. It also has to do with elders, because when it comes to the elders of our house, they can get a little, they're wise from the ways, and I don't mean olders, I mean elders. By elders, I mean people who have walked and because of the experiences that they were having while walking in their life, they are ready to share those experiences with all of us. So if there is anybody who is wise like that around you, who has with experience learned something and is trying to impart that knowledge in you, please listen. One of the nakshatras which is there in Capricorn, which is a Shani or a Saturn ruled nakshatra, is the Shravana nakshatra, and Shravana literally means listen. So how much you can learn just by listening. That's in fact the reason why I started to do these early morning lives and started to be more robust on the YouTube channel, because I listen and I try to imbibe it within me, and I try to put it out there such that you can listen and maybe take back something from it. Okay, so that's again, something that you can do for Shani Dev. Shani Dev also is related with everything, a lot of things which are black. For example, black urad, black til, black clothes. So if you would have seen, statues of Shani Dev are also black. But I do not recommend you to just do donations of any planet, including Shani Dev. Just because you heard it somewhere, because certain times it rules important houses of your, let this pass. Certain times it rules the 1st, 5th and 9th house, either from your moon or from your lagna, and if you are making those donations, if Saturn rules one of those houses, or if any planet rules one of those houses, and you are making a donation of it, it means that you are giving your luck away, your health away, and your purva punya away. And obviously I don't know about you, but at least I wouldn't want to do that. So therefore, please do not do donations haphazardly just because you heard them, over the net. And I have seen, in fact, a lot of times people who have half information, they have told others to do donations. So don't do that. What I am telling you right now are the general remedies which will not harm anyone. For example, walking, for example, taking care of your deeds. Shani Dev also represents hard work and persistence and patience. The one thing that I have learned in my Sadisati is patience. I was generally, my Amatya Karaka is Sri Kujadeva, matlab Mars, and I did have impulsion in me, a little bit of aggression in me. So Shani Dev, in my Sadesati, Shani Dev took over, and he was like, dude, no, dude, like in your future, you cannot be this. So he did everything that he could to make me, more balanced. And isn't that amazing? And of course, it wasn't easy. Let me tell you, it wasn't easy. So I went through depression, and certain people were cut off from my life. But now that I look back at it, it was all for my good, because today I am vibing with the 9 of Pentacles energy, and I've learned a lot in these अभी 1.5 years is more left for my dear Sadesati. So that's what. So please concentrate on your Shani Dev. Of course, you should and you must honor Jupiter generally as well, because that denotes positivity, that denotes wisdom in life. So please be in service to your Guru, whoever you count as Guru. It could be a deity, it could be a person, whoever you count as a Guru, or whoever has ever imparted any wisdom into you. Please always be in honor of such people. Okay, of course, if you have a Jupiter karma, at times negative karma, at times that doesn't happen. Of course, to know that, please get in touch with me to book your DNA astrology consultation. And then the other thing that you can also do is you can feed or you can donate. No, actually, I don't want to give any. Okay, what you can do is you can listen to mantras. Okay, Om Bhur Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Or you can also listen to the Guru Mantra, which is Shri Guru Bhye Namaha. Kya tha wo? Why am I forgetting the Guru Mantra? You can listen to the Guru Mantra. I'm forgetting it. If anybody remembers it, please type into the comment section. The other thing that you can do is listen to motivational and positive speech, because Jupiter has to do with positivity in life. Surround yourself with YouTube channels, with Instagram handles, with Facebook pages which are positive. Guru, thank you Manisha, yes. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahman, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Basically, which says that Brahma is Guru, the creator, Vishnu is Guru, the maintainer, and so is Shiva, the transformer, and thus there is Guru everywhere. You can learn from everything. You can animated, inanimated, tangible, intangible. Everything is here for us to learn. So the entire Brahman is your Guru, which means every existence on this in this universe is your Guru. That's what this mantra says. So please meditate on it. Then our primordial Guru, our first Guru, Guru Dattatreya, and you can meditate on him as well. Then also Shiva. Shiva is also considered to be a Guru to a lot, so you can meditate on him. And then here, let me show you our beautiful sun, Shri Surya Dev. You can meditate on Shri Surya Dev also, because Surya Dev is our Guru as well. Another thing that I want to say, please expose yourself to the sun, especially in the morning. You see, we have certain cones behind our eyes which help us in perceiving stuff, and they require the exposure to the sun. You know, it is based on sunlight. In fact, a lot of these ancient paintings in Egypt, they had... the way they have been depicted in the picture is that it's the sun's rays which you absorb, which has the key to your life. So they have shown keys coming inside your eyes. But most of the times, what do we do? Because of fashion, because we have been trained to, we wear sunglasses. Or we say, oh, main kali ho jaungi, I will become dark. I don't want to expose myself to the sun. So what happens? Depressive tendencies, insomnia, stress, anxiety. In fact, if you go to these places such as UK, they have a syndrome for it, which is called SAD. It's a seasonal syndrome, which happens due to lack of sun in their particular land. Here we are blessed with sun. Please expose yourself to sun in the morning and in the twilight time. Obviously, overexposure or disbalance of anything is not advisable. Of course, you can, if you are somebody who is looking for increasing your intuition, after exposing yourself to the sun, please expose yourself to the moon energy or the lunar energy also. Full moon is around the corner. Please do that. Okay, so these were a few things and remedies that I wanted to share with you all. Thank you so much once again for joining in. Do ask me for the link of that Shani Vrat Katha with the learnings which I want to share with you all. Please listen to it on a daily basis, because every day you will pick something else from it. Strengthen your Shani, strengthen your Jupiter. The transit which is going to come can make you and I would suggest that let it make you. Of course, whatever is the karmic patterns are going to come up, and we or all of us can only do the best that we can. Otherwise, jo prarabdh hai, which means jo likha hua hai, our chart has a particular percentage of prarabdh which differs from person to person, which means drid karma, ki ye to hona hi hai. You cannot avoid it. No remedy can avoid it. And then there are other adrid or fixed, non-fixed karmas, which means certain things I can change, certain things I cannot change. All of our chart has certain percentage of all of this. So, which again you would probably know through DNA astrology and stuff. So, thank you so much, Rajesh. Thank you. So, all of you who have just joined in, I will be uploading this on here on Instagram, on IGTV, and on my YouTube channel later also. Please please listen to it from the beginning. There is a lot of information which has been shared which can support you in this year to come as far as astrology is concerned and numerology is concerned. So stay connected with me. Please open the notifications of this page also, such that you do not miss out on any information on every post. Please check out the description as well. There is a lot that I share over there, and do check out the Insta stories as well. If you are watching me on YouTube channel, I request you to please like, comment and subscribe so that it reaches out to many people. You can share it with the arrow button, send it to your friends, and this is another thing which you can do. Help others, in bettering their karma, in spreading information. Jupiter, wisdom, spread this information either by words, either by sharing this, just helping others. Of course, you cannot, their karmas also matter the most, but आप अपने कर्मों पे ध्यान दो and everything will be fine. So once again, thank you so much for joining in. Love you all. Namaskar. Radhe Radhe.